So I thought, let's go back to the
Ballads.
let's go back to the sambas and the. So Gene wrote this song in the mid-'70s called Somebody.
Somebody's got a hold on me. Ooh, it's hard to understand why someone has a smile for me. Ooh, baby, you know it's you. Somebody wants to share my life. Ooh, it's hard to understand why someone wants to sacrifice. Ooh, love everything you do.
So anyway, I heard that, and that's typical of the stuff he was doing, but I thought, what if I turned this into a completely different thing? We didn't change the lyrics yet. We just started working with it. I'm going to play a few snippets of us morphing the song into what it became.
Whoop.
Could you believe he saved all these cassette tapes of our writing sessions?
So some of you might recognize these themes, which all went into this. All right, so then. So we sped it up a little bit. So we got to put some, this band is really fast and poppy, and it's got to be rock and roll, man. We can't be doing these ballads, right? Sped it up. And then I'm always a fan of Mexican folk music and that kind of stuff. So it started going into that kind of thing. It's kind of like a blues and minor. I don't know, we went off in all these tangents.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on this song.
All right, well, let's try to play what it became. So eventually, it became a song that caused me a lot of problems. It sounds a lot. We're going to do it in Gene's style. We're going to do it in the Bossa Nova style because I don't want to do it in the 77 style.
Your body's got a hold on me. Oh, it's hard to understand how your flesh can take control of me. When I don't care that much for you, you're good for only nights. When I'm lonely with no place to go, long as you leave before light. And I still wanna know why something's holding on. Really rather be alone. Something's holding on. He don't want you for his very own. You really whet my appetite. Stimulate my glands as long as what you wear looks right. You keep to the wet I choose. Under covers we hide. Getting down to the real thing, baby. Faking love we ignite. And I still wanna know why something's holding on. Ooh. it's holding too strong. It's holding too long.
Oh, I got lost there. So there's this theme. Let's stop because I want to tell them about. So what happened is that Gene's song was fairly innocuous lyrically.
Thank you.
And what I was trying to do, I was trying to write. I kind of stepped too far. I was hoping that the ironic aspect of it wouldn't be lost on the audience. But I made a mistake because people took this song literally, and it's about how guys, what they're really thinking a lot of times when they're just out on the make, dating girls and not really caring about what happens to them and just trying to get what they want, right? So it talks about your body's got a hold on me. And, the whole thing is sort of like from a guy's point of view. As long as you give me what I want, look the way I want, do what I want, and don't be there the next morning, everything will be all right and I'll hang on to you. But if you break all those rules, I'll be telling you so long. So it was really a stretch. And for a Christian band, it was an extreme stretch. Because at the time, the people that were selling these records were elderly women in bookstores, right? And so word got out that there was this really nasty song on the record. And plus it had a picture of me wearing women's makeup on the ground in a comatose state wearing an ugly stripy shirt.
I've seen him that way often. But
yeah, so
like,
anyway, this caused a squall because a lot of the people that were buying our records were teenagers, right? Who had parents who were hoping that they would just listen to Amy Grant, right? And stuff like that. And they'd come home with our record with me wearing women's makeup, and then they'd put on this thing and they'd hear this ribald sort of lyric, right? And they'd go, "This is trash," And a lot of kids, I had a lot of people who are now adults and grandparents tell me that when they were kids, they had to hide this album under their bed. That made me feel so good. It made me feel really great because I had to hide records and Mad magazines and all kinds of stuff from my parents. But those elderly women were eventually our undoing because, it caused trouble with the record company. It caused trouble with just about everybody. Irony doesn't always work in every context. But there was Gene and I holding up the fort with this song. I dragged him into it and stole his song and changed it.